Hello, I'm Dan Atkinson.
And I'm Margaret Shealy. Welcome to another edition of America Reports.
America Reports is brought to you in part by Sorkin's Directories and Husqvarna, Forest and Garden Equipment Company.
A well-recognized history of integrity and commitment to doing what's right positions any organization well ahead of its competition. The following segment takes us into an operation that has a tradition that's unmatched by the competition. Watch with us as the story unfolds.
For close to half a century, the company known as Southern Air Transport has been providing service excellence within the air cargo industry. A very aggressive management team, coupled with an extraordinary effort from more than 600 employees, has firmly established the business as the provider of choice with their international clientele. The company's experience and commitment to keeping high standards allows each and every client to share in the trust and confidence they have come to know when working with this globally recognized business. Southern Air's legacy as the uncommon carrier continues to provide air cargo logistics professionals with innovative solutions to a variety of their needs. We recently visited with a few of the people responsible for managing the business to learn more about their impressive track record. Here's more on the story.
Bill, how did this company get started, and how have you evolved over time?
Well, Norm, first, I appreciate the opportunity to talk about our company. We are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. The company was founded on July 8, 1947 by Doc Moore. It was a Miami-based company, served the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. Over the years, we've grown our fleet. We've grown our sphere of influence throughout the world. We've done it with a philosophy of giving good service, being what we call cautiously opportunistic, looking at a program or a venture that makes good business sense for our company and proceeding, or remaining pretty much status quo.
Is it true that you primarily specialize in just two key air cargo arenas?
Norm, actually, we think we specialize in three arenas. The first one is the military. We provide, through the CRAFT program, Civil Reserve Air Fleet, lift for our U.S. military around the world. Second area is to support foreign carriers, other carriers, as I said earlier, a supplemental, where their lift has a need, then we come in and become part of their system. And the last area is emergency. I think that Southern is well noted throughout the world as a premier emergency lift carrier. Organizations like the Red Cross and United Nations are a couple of our very principal clients in that area.
And what are you doing to ensure that the company lives above a level of mediocrity?
Assets are simply that, assets. You can place two next to each other, two different operators. The only difference is how well you perform. So it's our people, how we respond, how we recognize what the real needs of the customer is, what the reliability factor. We're not a 9-to-5 organization. That's 24 hours a day around the world. So the environment we want is for the employee to come to work, feel good about what the day holds for him, go home at night and feel like, hey, I accomplished something not only for my company but for my customer.
The company genuinely seems to be committed to a team effort. What is the role of the people here in the life of the business?
You know, a lot of airlines think they fly airplanes. We don't even visualize that. We fly airplanes. That only happens to be the vehicle to do our principal business, which is to move freight for our customers. It's an intricate business, the reliability out of maintenance, how the crews respond, and how the sales effort is performed, how the services group steps in, how the finance group pays the bills and collects the bills. Every one of them individually cannot exist without the support of the others. And we hammer that home day in and day out, that the total team effort, that is the difference between what we think is a successful company and one that falters.
Bill, what do you feel have been the keys to your globally recognized success?
The first one has to do with the aircraft itself. Our Hercules fleet is a very specialized aircraft. It's designed to operate out of very remote areas, what we call unimproved areas, like dirt strips, gravel strips, short takeoff and landing. So we're in Africa for the relief community, and we're the largest HERC operator in the world, so it becomes a natural evolution. The second part to that, it really gets back to the company, the people, our sales effort, how we go about doing our business, meeting the customers, instilling a great deal of confidence, and then performing, doing what we said we were going to do and do it efficiently and professionally.
How do you see the business developing as we move into the next century?
We are celebrating our 50th anniversary July 8th of this year. And so when you look into the future, it's always nice to kind of look back at what you have enjoyed, what has worked well, and kind of emulate your successes and bury your failures. We're excited about the next 50 years as we grow our fleet, and which we are in the process of doing, adding more 747s. It's the airplane that will take us into the future, solidify our Hercules operations around the world, keep our team intact and excited, looking out. I think in the short term, next 10, 15 years, things look very, very exciting, and I would expect a new management team to carry it on from there.